Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. I decided to kick off the new year with a portrait study. The goal was to create the painting without blending, or at least not too much. I was trying to leave the brush strokes and at the same time practicing on mixing skin tones. In this painting, I only work on oils and wet on wet, or alla prima, which is Italian, meaning at first attempt. It's a painting technique in which layers of wet paint are applied to previously administered layers of wet paint. Working on a prima is a great way to paint because it forces you to do it with speed, at the same time honing your painting skills. The idea is to work rapidly so you can apply one layer and keep painting without waiting, so you can finish the painting in one sitting. It is a great exercise for you to work faster and loosely. The idea is that you have to finish the painting in one sitting without overworking it. If you have worked with oils, or if you don't know anything about them, know that oils can be overworked. Well, any painting or project can be overworked if you dwell too much on the details. With oils, if you overwork your paintings, the paint becomes muddy because you spend too much time on it without realizing it. And as a result, the colors that you have applied start overmixing. So you end up with corrupted colors and the paint turns muddy and dull. In this portrait, I work for the skin colors with white, blues, yellows, burnt sienna, alizarin crimson, and a little bit of black. I love painting portraits, although they can be challenging, but they are in fact an incredibly rewarding experience, as it allows us to capture the essence and personality of a person on a canvas. Whether you are a beginner or more experienced artist, drawing and painting portraits, making yourself work faster and loosely, and mixing colors will provide you with a solid foundation that will help you with your portrait painting skills. Portrait painting is all about observing and capturing the unique features and expressions of an individual. It's important to have a clear understanding of the proportions and anatomy of the face. This will help you create more realistic and accurate portraits. Pay close attention to the placement of the eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. Spend time practicing drawing these features from different angles to develop a better understanding of their structure. Another important aspect of portrait study is understanding the play of light and shadow on the face. This is what gives a three-dimensional effect to your painting and creates depth and dimension. Take the time to study how light falls on the face and observe the different values and tones that are created. Experiment with different lighting setups and explore the different effects they have on the mood and atmosphere of your portrait. Remember to always observe and analyze the subtle variations of colors that contribute to the realism of your painting. In this painting, I wanted to make her eyes the center of attention. If you see some of my paintings, at least the ones where my subjects have their eyes open, I try to pay a lot of attention to the eyes. They are, most of the time, the focal point where I want the viewers of my paintings to focus their attention to. The mouth will be my next center of attention, and then everything that finishes the face and the rest of the elements, like the hair and the background, will be last. So they will be not as clear or as worked as the eyes or the mouth. Painting loosely is definitely a challenge for me. I like to blend the skin colors to make them smooth, but with this technique, I gotta focus more on the planes of the face to make the skin colors transition more noticeable. For the background, I worked with a palette knife, keeping in mind the abstract and simplistic goal for this painting. I decided to tone down the darkest tone of her face. They were too red and too dark. So I came up on top of a mixture of burnt sienna, red, green, and white. And I worked with this mixture, applying more white as needed to make the skin color lighter. At the end of the day, this portrait pushed me to work faster and loosely, and that was the end goal of this paint study. I'm really happy with the results. I think it's a good start for the new year. Thank you for being here and listening to what I have to say. I hope you have learned at least a little watching me paint this portrait. See you in the next video.